an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. Those responsible for the death of my parents and my men and my cousin and my dog, Jack, will all pay for it very dearly. There will be no forgiveness. We have opened the gates of hell, and it will consume everybody. So in your next life, as a black idiot, you learn to be considerate and to be kind. So that is why Boko Haram is doing what they're doing. You idiots that don't know. Nigerian government was wicked and cruel. Obasanjo bombed Odi. They went to Zaki Biam and they slaughter people. If they rise up tomorrow, you say, oh, they're terrorists, they're terrorists. You don't know it was Nigeria that created it out of their wickedness and stupidity. You want war, you will get war. Mad people everywhere. We are live and direct. The time now is exactly a minute past 6 p.m. in the glorious and blessed land of Biafra. They thought I was wicked or that bloated animal. Maybe they thought I wanted to start a poultry business or meat business. That one built a school in Benin Republic, and people are still, black people are foolish. This UG people are mad in the brain. Somebody came out and said, I'm a freedom fighter. He went and collected money and built a school outside his land, making money, a businessman. And you call that idiot a freedom fighter. You are insane. Another one came out and started hotel business. I remember, go and ask all of our people that I went to prison with, detention with. When I left, they were saying to them, oh, look at it, Nnamdi is contesting election. He has collected his own share of the money. And I said to them, no, I can't do that. I said, go and ask Ugwani. We held the meeting in his office. Ask Ugwani, did Nnamdi Kanu ask you people for money during the negotiations? And the answer is no. I said, do something for the people. And I wasn't asking for much. Ordinary road from Onitsha to Enugu. Ordinary road from Iguacha to Enugu. Ordinary road, build second Niger bridge, complete it. Stop those games you're playing. Make sure that Onitsha River Port is working. That was why they did that picture for you people. I was the one that told them you must reopen it. It's there now. Ask every governor, go and ask them. Ask me and wood. We are unbribable. You cannot buy us. There is nothing you have that is better than freedom. Freedom is the ultimate. And that is what we are pursuing. And that is what we are going to get. There will be no mercy. You kill our people, you are going to die. All of you will die. And the Fulani, you are going to lose the north. There will be so more, the war that will come in the north and the chaos. Hey, Boko Haram will be on one side. ISIS in West Africa will be on one side. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb will be on one side. Ansari will be on one side. Fulani headsmen will be on one side. Fulani bandits will be on one side. And Miyetiana will be on one side. Now you understand it? Your lives are finished. If they tell you that Nigerian youths will rise up and will be where we are today, will you believe it? Will you believe it? The answer is no, you won't believe it. But we are where we are. And I'm warning all of them, it doesn't matter if you're in Kwara, if you're in Niger State, if you're in Abuja, if you're in Nasarawa, you must rise up now. You must rise up now. Forget all the nonsense that's telling you. Forget all the rubbish. Go back. Forget all that rubbish. If you stop, you are finished. If you stop, you are gone. If you stop, everything you have worked for, all those that died must have died in vain. And their spirit will torment all of you. Because they died for freedom, and freedom is what they're going to get. How can you kill somebody's parents because they asked for second Niger bridge? They asked for Onitsha road to be built. They asked for Iguacha to Enugu to be built. They asked for Calabar Seaport to be opened. They asked for Iguacha Seaport to be opened. They asked for Warri Seaport to be opened. Tell me the crime that I committed that these people should go and kill my parents. I'm asking you. Tell me the crime I committed. You don't know them all. You don't know these people are evil. You have no idea who they are. You have no idea who they are. And they too had no idea who I am until I came. That was why when we noticed that some people are now claiming ownership of NSAS, I started it in my bedroom. I called my friend in Sweden and we tweeted and I started screaming. That was why I came on air. I said, no leader in a revolution. There is no leader. In Nigeria, if you appoint a leader, they will collect money. And little did I know they were already having meetings, collecting money from billionaires. The same people who are denying you your palliative, storing it in their warehouses. The same people. The same people. Please, we are in the middle of a revolution. All those years you've been complaining. Hey, I'm hot. There is no AC. There is no light. Oh, this country now. Wow, I saw somebody. The policeman asked for 50 naira. Oh, he said no. He was shot dead. Oh, I was trying to jump into Molu and I fell down and I broke my leg. And when I went to hospital, they said I should pay deposit before they treat me. And in the process, I got gangrene and my leg was cut off. My wife was pregnant. She went to hospital for cesarean. She had complications. There was no money for deposit. The doctors were there, and my wife died. Go to LUT, go to UNTH, you see people suffering every day. Every day you complain. Every day you complain. Things are bad, oh, things are bad, oh. Now is the time to fix it. Now is the time. That is why you must ignore all those idiots, all those chattering classes, all those fools talking rubbish. You must ignore them and join the revolution. If not, how revolutions work, you know, some of them in the zoo, they don't listen. If they had not resorted to vandalism and wanton destruction of the properties of innocent people, by tomorrow being Monday, the Nigeria Labour Congress would have joined the protest. Now, once they join the protest on Monday, by next week, Monday, the coming Monday, 2 weeks' time, the religious leaders will join. And once the religious leaders join, it is over. But because of your stupidity, your vandalism, looking for food, looking for Indomie, you have now set our clock back. All of you have. You have set our clock back. And we must try to retrieve it. We must try to do something about it. And that is exactly what we are going to do. There is something, I want to take some calls this evening to find out what is happening where people are. And there is going to be a slight change, please. A slight change, I beg of you. We are going to use the social media app called Signal. Signal. And by the way, Signal is not owned by Zuckerberg, so that is why it's safe. You know, that boy can sell anything, any information for money. He was collecting your information and selling it to Cambridge or whatever, or something matrix for money. I wouldn't even be surprised if one day he will start selling your details on WhatsApp to somebody. That boy is obsessed with money. He will do anything for money and power, and God will punish him. Now listen, I am going to give you a number to call. If you don't have Signal, go and download Signal. The number to call is +44. Signal is an app, please. It's an app. Signal is +44 776 182 5346. I repeat, Signal is an app. Signal, Signal. You know, like the way you signal somebody to come. Signal, 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 +44 77 61 82 5346. I repeat, +44 77 61 82 53 46. Okay? That is the number to call on Signal. Signal. Signal or Signal. I don't know the pronunciation, but it says Signal. It's Signal. Signal. And in the end, you know, the final show we are going to make is to peel off the mask from the face of Aisha's boyfriend. Hey, that will be a day, you know. Now, all of you, you know that Buhari is dead, isn't it? So Nnamdi is no longer a madman. IPOB are no longer conspiracy theorists. You all know now. Your eyes are now open. After the 12 minutes of video that they took weeks compiling, now people have come out and accused them of being insensitive to Lekki. They have started shooting that one now. They're putting it together. Maybe by tomorrow or next, they'll bring it out. 10 minutes of recorded video. Another garbage. Now that all of you know that Buhari is dead, now that's all, that all of you know that the zoo is almost gone, you will now believe us, won't you? I can never lie to you. I am under oath. I can't lie to this noble family. I can't lie to you. And God is my witness. I can't. Everything I tell you is the truth. Everything I tell you is the truth. Why would I come and say that Buhari is dead if he's alive? What do I have to gain? Nothing. But I told Buhari, you die in office. Because God told, and everybody, even a drunkard will say, God told me. But if you ask people in 2015, we boycotted the elections then. I don't ask anybody, we did. See, people voted for Jonathan substantially, but of course we did. Because I said to Jonathan, they will rig you out. You're going to lose by 200,000 votes. You are going to lose. And when you lose, or when they rig you out, come to Enugu and declare Biafra. Then we'll support you. He said no, he wants to be a statesman, traveling all over the world, like Obasanjo. He wants to be like Obasanjo, well connected to world leaders. That's what he wants. He didn't do what we asked him to do. So we broke it. And I said to Biafran people, they said, but why? You said, I said, no. That Elohim said that Buhari will give us Biafra. I said, yes, this is the man. He's like Pharaoh. This man is so evil and wicked. He's like Hitler, because without Hitler, there will be no Israel today. That this man is our own Hitler. He's going to kill us. We are going to kill some of them, but in the end, Biafra will come. I thought I was joking. 2020. What are we doing now? Very, very close to freedom. I tell you, very, very close. Very, very close to freedom. Very close to freedom. Now they know how serious we are. Mad people everywhere. Is anybody calling us on Signal, or don't I have connectivity on this very signal? Let me see. Maybe that is the reason why. No connectivity. So we'll try and connect it and take some of your calls. We are on Signal, and that is where we are taking the calls today. Let us see how the calls are coming already. Let's say to them, the calls are coming. Oh my goodness me. The calls are coming already. Okay, I need to accept the person before the calls. I don't know if it is that how it works? Okay, there has to be a request, and then I accept. Oh, it's even better. So if I accept you now, you can call me. If I accept you now, is that how it works? Oh, okay. That's very, very good. If I accept you now, I accept somebody and they are calling. Very, very good. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, my name is Peter. I'm calling from Enugu.
Enugu, what is happening there at Enugu today?
There's nothing much happening, but the curfew was lifted today.
The governor has done very well to lift the curfew, and we must all respect ourselves. Are you going out tomorrow to clean up the streets?
Yeah, sure.
We are all going out tomorrow to go and clean the streets. The governor has lifted the curfew. Because I think in the heart, he's a very soft person. I think in the heart of her, he's a good man. But he's working in a system that is evil. So he has no choice than to be evil. Sorry?
The were killings during the some people went to assess the palliatives and they were killed.
They were killed because they did not do what we asked them to do. You don't run in front of a mad Fulani man with an AK-47. You go through the back and you overwhelm them. So how come successively? Because there was anger in the land. There was no need to destroy street light in Enugu. Of what need is it destroy street light? What has street light done to people? What? You want to be in darkness? Or what? So you can understand why people were enraged. People were taking things out of hand. We stopped protesting and being revolutionaries to... Sorry? Why did you call?
I wanted to ask a question. That was why I called.
Raise your voice, please. Raise your voice for us. What is your question?
Yeah, you mentioned something about the East not having an international airport.
Yes.
But I thought the Enugu airport is now an international airport.
Oh, dear me. International airport, when you board Ethiopia Airlines from Enugu, it will stop somewhere before leaving Nigeria. What does that make Enugu airport?
It makes it a domestic airport.
When you want to fly to Iguacha from Germany, as Lufthansa used to do, and Air France, or from France, Air France, it will first of all stop in Abuja. What does that make Iguacha International Airport?
A domestic airport.
Simple. That's how it is. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much for calling. Thank you very much for calling. I want people should please try and take it easy. I am accepting a few people. Just take it easy. It is enough. Let those that have booked to speak today be able to speak. Because if you keep flooding this very line, we are going to find things very, very difficult. I beg of you, allow those who have tried to get through. In fact, I'm going to call back these people myself. I'm going to call them myself. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm going to call. I now choose who I am going to call. Maybe that is better. I am trying to pick. I will call you. Some of you, don't worry. When I see your missed calls, I am going to call you. I am going to call you. If I call you, please try to pick up your head. They have picked up. I called them. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening. Onyendu.
Good evening to you. Give us your first name and where you're calling from.
My name is Ada. I'm calling you from Austria. I'm actually calling you to tell you how happy I am with all the work you're doing for us, Biafrans. Okay, if we have only 3 of the type with Biafra land, I know by now we would have gotten Biafra. My prayer for you this moment as I called you is that Chukwukika will continue to protect you and preserve you for us.
He said,
and God will continue to strengthen you to be there for us.
He said,
You will not be distracted. You will not be distracted. You will not be carried away.
He said,
what you're doing on Hamadike.
Thank you very much.
Solidly behind you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And bless you.
Bless
you, my dear sister. I called her, and if you calm down, I will call all of you today that have now registered interest one after the other. Just say, call me. You can send a message and say, call me, and I assure you, I will call you back. I will call you back. If I accept you on signal, then I will endeavor to call you. I will endeavor to call you. Please try to bear with us. Try to bear with us. And people are still flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding that even the even if I try to call back, somebody should tell me how this thing works actually. I'm trying to call back Chibike, but I cannot. It's not showing me the callback button. I don't know why it's not doing that. Let me see. Wherever I find a callback button, I will immediately call the person back. It says missed call. Yes, it's a missed call. Can I call back? No, I cannot call this person back because when I called our sister now, it had a button here. Let me speak here. I accepted Chibike now. I need to accept it to call. Chibike, can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chibike. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Johannesburg in South Africa. Please go ahead. We are listening.
Mazi, I really want to inform our people that there is the...
Raise your voice for me, please. You need to raise your voice. Go ahead, please.
Sorry. There is a presence of military presence in Mbitoli local government.
Mbitoli local government. They have military at Mbitoli local government, yes?
Yes, there are military presence, and some of our youth have been killed so far. So,
why were they killed? Did they go to house killing people? Or people came outside to damage properties and they were shot?
The protesters went to the police station.
Moribi police station, yes.
The prisoners.
Yeah. Did they succeed?
They have to bring more.
Did they succeed?
Yeah, they did.
Now that's what I want to hear. There will be casualties in the revolution. Yes, of course, that's what they need to do. That we have succeeded there. There are bound to be casualties. And as I said, if they continue what they're doing, I will give an order for the men to go into the bushes and Nigeria is gone. Violently, that is. So they should know what to do. They must know what to do. They must, let me accept Olu, I accept, let me accept him, I've accepted him. So Olu can come back, can call back if he wants. If he's listening, yes, I will call you, Olu. Can you now call me? I have accepted your request. Now you can call because there is no button here for me to call you. Oh yeah, I've seen it actually. Oh, it's hiding at the top. Let me call Olu myself and hear what they have to say. I want to hear what they have to say. It's ringing, and let me see if he or she is going to pick up. You know, I don't know if it's I'm calling, but they are not picking up. They are not picking up. So I have to leave them. They are not picking up. The line, they picked up now. Olu, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Mazi, I'm hearing you.
Thank you very much. And where are you speaking from?
I'm calling from Onitsha.
From Onitsha. What is happening there?
Yes. Everywhere is calm.
Very good.
Everybody is calm. We are doing well here, and we did our protest yesterday and day for today.
Yes.
But I'm having an information that there's a Mapo disturbing people at the GRA housing estate. But we are working towards that to know what to do about it.
Okay, what I want you to do is this. Are those Mopo, are they trying to maybe disperse people or keep the peace or what, or stop people from robbing people or what? Why? Tell us exactly what. Are they just extorting people for no reason? What is going on?
Those Mopo, it's like that they are securing people there, but I don't know what came up with some people with them around that place. They started putting tear gas to the people that are living there.
There must be a disturbance for them to fire tear gas. So find out all the details and you let us know. I don't want our people to become unnecessarily provocative or unruly. We must be guarded and circumspect at all times. We must use our brain. We must use our brain. Are they there to guard a place from being attacked or whatever? Nobody knows. So find out all the facts and then you let us know. And I'm also advising them to make sure that there is no police anywhere. I know that the one happening in Abia, in Aba, is real. And if they don't stop once I leave the air now, I will call our people on the ground to tell us what is happening. If the harassment is still going on, we'll burn the stations down. Go ahead.
All right, sir. I must tell you, Onitsha is doing well. We are doing well here. We are doing good here.
Are you people going to come out tomorrow to clean up? Are you coming out tomorrow to clean?
Sure. We are coming out tomorrow.
To clean up, please. Yes. Very, very important. Thank you very much for the update. Thank you, and keep your eyes. And if you find anything, Olu, please try and send me a message. Send a message or a voice note saying this is what is happening where I am. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We are live and we are direct, and people would like to speak. They would like to call. Somebody is Okay. Okay. Who is this? And you don't know you're addressing me? Very, very foolish. Very, very foolish people. Very, very foolish people. Yes, my dear brother. This one says he is a professor. You know me, I like people who are well read. Let me accept the professor and try for us to speak to the professor, if it is possible. If he can call back, I will be most grateful. If the professor can call back, I will be most grateful. He is a professor, and I would like him to call back. If he calls back, I will take his call. I will take his call. Thank you very much, Elo. Thank you very much for your message. I want to, even the thing that I saw before is no longer there. I want the professor to please try and call us back. Somebody says he's a professor, and I would like him to call back. I would like him to call back. Call us back, please. Call us back, please. It is very, very important that you do so. I have accepted, but I'm no longer seeing the button again to call. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's come up now. It's come up now. Let us try and call Osai. Let us see if Osai can take. This is very interesting, actually. We are the ones actually calling people to try and speak, which is amazing. Amazing. Amazing stuff. We are calling him and his phone is ringing. He's picked up. Yes, Osai, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
I'm in Indiana.
You're in Indiana now. What is going on there?
I'm not in no protest. It's the protest began. There's no protest, sir.
There will be no protest tonight. I'm not expecting to be. Are you people going to come out tomorrow to clean the environment and then protest afterwards?
Yes, we will.
Tell them that is what I said. They come out tomorrow, you clean the environment. After clean, in fact, tomorrow is clean up. We have tomorrow, Monday, the 26th is clean up day. After the clean up, then we protest. Thank you very much. In Biama, that was where people protested and the army shot them in 2015. When I was illegally arrested. Let me see if there are people who have responded. Once I find the call icon or button, then I will be able to call you. Not most of them are not showing. It is not everybody I'm able to accept. Those I did not accept today, I may be able to accept you in the morning, and you will be. In fact, I will call you if you're listening. Then you will be able. Let me see. I tried to call somebody, and let me see what the first is ringing now. They said we'll get a message and we'll call back. No, they're not. They're not online. They also need to accept me back as well. That's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Extremely bizarre. But let us see if I want to speak to Charles. Charles Humphrey. I want to speak to him, and I'm going to call him now. I hope that he is online. I hope that Charles is there. We are live and we are direct. We are in a revolution. A revolution is happening right across Nigeria. Charles, can you hear me? Charles, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
Please, where are you right now, actually? Because I was the one who called you, so I won't say where you're calling from. Go. From where?
I'm calling.
Go, I'm listening. You're calling from where? I couldn't hear you. You're calling from where? Charles. No, he's not. Charles, where are you calling from?
I can hear you, sir. Good evening, Mazi, sir.
Good evening to you. Where are you calling from? I want him to speak.
Right now, I'm in Yenagoa.
Charles, you are calling from Yenagoa. Is this revolution not happening in Yenagoa? Is it not happening in Yenagoa, this revolution?
I'm calling from Yenagoa, sir.
Yes, what is happening there where you are?
We are preparing for the cleanup. Actually, we made all the arrangement possible this evening.
Okay, your cleanup is tomorrow. Tomorrow we are coming to clean up tomorrow. Tomorrow is clean up day. We want to protest like civilized people until or unless they attack us. So thank you very much, Charles Humphrey from Yenagoa. Thank you very, very much for that. People are coming out tomorrow to clean up. Clean, if you're coming, you bring your broom, you bring your brush, you come out. We clean all our environment, especially Aba. We are going to clean Aba up tomorrow. And then after that, we protest peacefully. After that, we protest peacefully. That is what we are going to do. Let me also call somebody who gives us ready and live information all the time. Pastor Jack from Lagos. We want to speak to him. If he picks up his call, we are going to speak to him. And I wish he can be able, or the network will allow him to pick up his call. His phone is ringing, and we are waiting to see if he will pick up. If he doesn't pick, I will go to somebody else. If he doesn't pick up his call, I will go to somebody else. Very, very important. Very, very important that they understand that I want to look for somebody else to pick out, please. I may not be able to speak to each and every individual, but if I am led by the Spirit, and I would like you to make it easier, please, 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 put your name, when you download Signal, put your first name on it. Yes, call back. Pastor Jack, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear, sir. Good evening from here, sir.
Good evening to you. Please, can you tell me where you are and what is happening where you are?
Okay, I'm calling from Lagos right away. Although normalcy is gradually trying to return, but the fact we are set for the cleanup tomorrow. But as soon as it's very early in the morning, everybody will gather and we do the cleanup tomorrow. But far from that, in Lagos now, the way it is, if you are going to Ireland or all this abandoned, first of all, no matter the number of vehicles going, the youth have used all the major roads as a playing field. So when you get to that place, they will park everybody. When they score one goal, they will allow 5 cars to park.
Oh God. I love those people. I love them, those young people.
Everybody is patiently waiting and praying that they should score one goal so that it will get to their turn, so that they will pass. So everybody, even the government, they are feeling the heat. And the first time in the history that the youth can actually take their own destiny in their hand, because they know if they do anything, there will be uprising. So everybody is quietly obeying. When we score one goal, it gets your turn. 5 cars will pass, and then another 5 will be waiting and clapping for the people playing the ball. So that is the situation here in Lagos, my leader.
Thank you for this very hilarious update. I love it. And I want us, maybe as time goes on, we can then do the same thing. But people must be allowed to move about freely, please, of course. It's a revolution, so anything can happen. Anything. Tomorrow is clean up, please. Even those playing football in Lagos, please, 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 I beg of you. Tomorrow we clean and tidy up our environment. And then after that, we go out and we protest very, very peacefully in one place. We keep protesting. But if we see their thugs, once they send their thugs, once they send the army or the police to fire one shot, then it is over for them. It is over for them. It will no longer be peaceful. It will no longer be peaceful. I'm calling AGK and I wonder if he's going to pick up. I wonder if he'll pick up. If he picks up, he's going to speak to us. And we'll find out where he's residing, of course, or where he's staying, and we'll be able to get his update. It is ringing, and maybe he's not picking up now, or he will try and call us back. I'm sure he will try and call us back, or he wasn't expecting me to call. Perhaps he was not. I would like him to call back. If you're trying to get hold of us, if you are trying to get hold of us, and we are also trying to get hold of you, once you see the call, try please and call back. It is important that you do so. Let me go back again from the beginning. This is a live presentation. We are live and we are direct. And Chibike, yeah, he's calling back now. Chibike, can you hear me? Chibike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, where are you? Chibike, where are you?
Yeah, I'm calling from I did call you.
You called earlier.
Yeah. But I didn't finish up my.
Hurry up. A lot of people are queuing to speak. Please hurry up and conclude what you're saying in 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, since that most of us are opportunity to be scholars in diaspora.
Yes.
I think it would be good if IPOB intelligence can help us to provide the names and the pictures of most of the zoo politicians.
Yes, we are doing that. We are going to open up a website and a page. We are going to open up a page, or people should open up a page with the pictures of all the governors and all the senators and all the House of Reps members, all the criminals and their supporters. We put their pictures on that very page. All of them, their pictures will be there one after the other. Their profile will be there and their pictures will be there. Any country you see them in, you take them down. They must remain in Nigeria. They must remain in that zoo that they have created. Know that they are banned from traveling abroad. None of them, it doesn't matter who you are. No medical treatment, no nothing. And we are giving them only a 1 year to return all their children. Of course, maybe by then the zoo will be gone anyway. We are giving them 1 year to return their children back to Nigeria to come and school in Nigeria. It's as simple as that. But from now onwards, none of them is allowed to travel abroad. None of them is allowed to travel abroad. And people must understand this. And somebody have quoted said, in a revolution, not everybody is an angel. No revolution goes smoothly and everybody will be clapping and laughing. No. There are bound to be tears as well. But in the end, we are all going to smile. Those who are living, that is. It's a revolution and it must happen. Thank you very much. We are going to publish all their pictures, all these criminals, all of them that in the cabinet in Asarat, from Aisha's boyfriend to Aisha herself, to Shibajo's wife, to chief of staff, to secretary to government, to national security advisor, to all of the senior, to Garba Shehu, all of them, all their details are going to be out in the open. So anytime you see them abroad, you apprehend them. AGK, can you hear me? AGK, can you hear me? For the last time, can you hear me? No. AGK cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. They said, I'm impressed with Calabar. Can you imagine Calabar that is like a very quiet boy in class? Calabar reminds me of myself because there are some people that if you tell them that that is me, some of my friends, classmates, they see me and they say, oh, when we heard it was you, we didn't believe it because you're a gentleman, you're very quiet, you hardly speak. You hardly speak. And I don't want to go into too many private or personal details. But what I'm saying is that if Calabar can rise up, that means there is no hope for Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. Calabar. If Calabar is actually on the street, Calabar, that means the zoo is gone now. Calabar of all places. Calabar is like a library. People move about, and if government even doesn't tell them, they will stay indoors and try to stay out of harm's way. But for Calabar to come out, come on. That means that the zoo is gone. The zoo is completely gone. Chinedu, I was trying to call you. Chinedu, I was here. I was trying to get hold of you. I was not able to do so. And please, once you download Signal, put your name on it, so that once you are here, you can put your first name if you like. I will not mention your surname. I will only mention your first name. I will only mention your first name, please. I will only mention your first name. I want to see if I can accept this gentleman and for us to be able to speak. If I see the icon to call him, I will call him. Tomorrow is cleanup day, please. Tomorrow we are all coming out all over Nigeria tomorrow. All over Nigeria, people are in Abuja. You will come out, you will do your cleanup, and then you will protest very peacefully. Please, no vandalism, no riots, nothing that would lead to the breakdown of law and order unless they send their thugs. Unless they send their thugs, please. If they do, then we encounter them. If I have accepted you, now, please, you may be able to call. This one is more controlled. It's better. Signal is more controlled. It is way better. Let us see if we can go to this very person and see what they have to say to us. There is somebody that we would like to speak to. And if all goes very well, once you send in your request, please check again, and then we will be able to speak. Check again, and we will be able to speak. If you are there, that is. We are using, or you can send us voice notes, please, if you can. Thank you very much, my dear brother Jimmy. Thank you very, very much for your kind words. You are very kind. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Has this person called before? If you keep calling all the time and you have called before, I will block you. I will block you. You only call once and you make your point, because there are millions upon millions of people trying to get through. Let me see if Chinedu is here. Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you. And where are you speaking from? Good evening to you. Yes.
And I am calling from Iguacha now.
Iguacha, where are you in Iguacha exactly?
I am at Rumodara. I am at Rumodara.
Umodara, not Rumodara. Umodara. That is why we is confused. Umodara. Say it again. Say Umodara.
It is Umodara.
Simple. Not Rumodara. Nonsensical garbage. Idiots.
Very close to us. At Element Junction.
Yes. Yes. Umodara. Umodara. Yes.
That man, we thought that man was with us.
Yes. But he's not with us. Wike is not with us, is it?
Yes. For him to have used the people of God, his own brothers, he's betraying us because he feels that his Fulani brothers will save him. No problem. After killing his own people, let's see where he will run to. Let's see where himself he will run to. We are in Iguacha. We are waiting for him. Tomorrow is clean off. He should bring his military again and come and kill us. We are waiting for him. He should bring his military. We are through Modara. He should come to Rumodara. We are there. And we are going to do our cleanup. And all the Fulani that are patrolling on our street. And I believe it is wicked that gave them that order to be walking up and down, to be threatening the lives of Biafrans in the land of Biafra. All we know is that whatever they do to us, they must surely get the repercussions.
They know now, don't they know that? We should ask Dave Umahi. They will get the repercussion and it will be heavy and very bloody. He should go and ask Umahi.
We have a lot of brothers of ours who don't really believe in what we are saying. Maybe whenever we try to correct whatever that is going on, when we say something, they will tell us that we are foolish. As if we don't know what we are doing.
Those are idiots. Those are black people. Those are the same people that will be hobnobbing with a human trafficker. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you, Chinedu. People will come to the village and say to a girl's parents, please, I know how to do visa. We can do visa for your daughter. Let us take her abroad. She's going to London. She's going to US. And they will take the girl to Libya. And they will sell her to Arabs, to dirty, filthy Arabs. Sell the girl to Arabs, and they will use her as they like. And the girl will contract disease, and she will die in Libya. And when you call these criminals, they will say the girl is doing very well. She's having difficulties with her papers. She went to work. And after a while, the parents will give up. They'll stop calling because they know they will never see their daughter again. And that is the type of person that human beings are listening to or used to listen to. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Dear Lord in heaven. All I said in the ancient language is, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We are live and we are direct. And heaven is bearing us witness. I want to speak to Nnamdi. Chisoba, I want to talk to you. Nnamdi, I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you. Nnamdi is from Enugu, I'm sure. Maybe Uti or somewhere around there. I want to speak to Nnamdi. I've accepted you, Nnamdi. Try and call back if you can. Nnamdi Chizoba, call back if you can. Call back if you can. And also, I tried to speak to somebody earlier, but they were nowhere to be found. What is happening in Asa? Of course, I know that ordinary Benin Republic, they have banned Miyetti Allah. Benin Republic bans Miyetti Allah from entering their country. They have banned Fulani headsmen from entering the country. And they are now writing to somebody they call Buhari in Asarok to please intervene and force Benin Republic. They also want to take over Benin Republic. That's their behavior. These are friends of Wike. he wants to be the president. He wants to be the president. A very beautiful name. Let me see if they left a message. Nnamdi is now calling back. Chizoba, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir, my leader.
Good evening to you. Where are we speaking? Where are you speaking from, so to speak?
I'm calling from Morocco.
From Morocco. I won't ask you what is happening in Morocco because it is not our land. It is not. Morocco is not part of Nigeria. But go ahead and say what you want to say.
Yeah, it's not part of Nigeria and the Muslim country besides.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Mazi, I thank you for what you are doing. Also, I thank our youth in Nigeria, the marvelous work they are doing coming out. I should use this opportunity to tell them not to go back because if they go back, it's death.
Of course. Die. Yes.
If they go back, they will die. And at the same time, I want to, the name of all these terrorists that you mentioned in the zoo, can anybody see now that they are not attacking anymore? They are calmed down.
Yes.
All the Boko Haram, all of them, Fulani men, nobody is hearing about them now. They all calm down because those politicians are visiting them somewhere in Biafra land, in Yoruba land to work, especially in River State now. They are occupying their land. You can see them using ammunition the other time, challenging our people. The military give them, we can give Fulani men in River State guns.
It's true. It was we that gave guns to Fulani terrorists in Iguacha, in Biafra land, to go to people to be killing people.
So people must be vigilant and work hard. And another thing I want to say, freely Trumbo is in Nigeria. What came from Europe? It was deported to go and finish what he cooked. The food that he cooked to Nigeria, they deport him to go and finish that food. So people should be my leader.
Thank you very much. And somebody, thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Somebody, Wike offered 50 million bounty on the head of a Biafran. I don't want to, I think Wike will double it on your own head. Anybody that takes out Wike will get 100 million. It's set aside. If you do it and I don't give you 100 million, then, you know, I am not a human being, but I'm an animal. Wike is 100 million. Anybody who can take him down, 100 million, dead or alive, 100 million on the head of Wike, 100 million. He's an idiot. A fool he is, Arthur, because you grew little Hitler mustache. You think you've arrived, idiot. Legally.
Mazi, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Chino Yerem. I'm calling you from Onitsha. Here in Onitsha, everything is moving according to plan. Tomorrow we'll be coming out for cleanup. Today, the army in their convoy, a lot of them came into, I don't know where they were coming out from. They were running through Owerri Road, heading towards Opiweka, a lot of them in their trucks. But one thing I want to assure you, Mazi, is that I'm giving you a top secret. In-house, I'm aware of a lot of military people and police people that are afraid. They're hiding in some places that they're even telling us that they don't like what is happening. That they wish the military didn't shoot at the innocent protesters. But now they are putting their life in harm's way. So my advice to everyone in Anambra is that the police is also scared. The army is also scared. If you call any policeman or any animal to come and rescue you in any situation now, in any troublesome or violent situation, nobody will talk to you. They say, I won't let them kill me. So that is the way it is as we speak today. So nobody should be afraid. Just remain peaceful. After the cleanup, we go for a peaceful protest. After the protest, unless we are shot at. Once we are not shot at, we remain peaceful.
Yes.
That comes to loot
or
ourselves to blame. But the protest will be peaceful and will remain peaceful unless the military behaves otherwise. Then you know how we used to rock the zoo, keep rocking them.
Of course.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That was Chino Nyarem. Thank you. He left a message. Chino, very good and neat. You see how signal works because Zuckerberg is not there. Very clean and neat. If you leave a message also, I shall endeavor to play it. I will endeavor to play it. Let me see if I can speak to Nathan. Ikechukwu is his name. Let me see if I can speak to him. If I call him and he picks up, he will talk to the whole world. Wike is 100 million. I will pay you cash. 100 million. This year, I'm going to go 20 million. He was denying me to vagabond. My dear brother, good evening. Ikechukwu, where are you?
Yes, I'm happy to speak with you today, Mazi. I'm reaching you from Cape Coast, Ghana, West Africa.
Cape Coast in Ghana. Go ahead.
Yes. So, Mazi, please, I need a little clarification from you.
Go ahead.
I can see that all this time, you have always been online, working tirelessly.
Yes.
Does it mean that are there not any Yoruba man from Odudu or any man from Odudu land who can volunteer himself?
Hey, Oganekwa, what is it now? Hey.
You to do. At the end of the day, they will be waiting to hear a word from you, which they will hold up to type nonsense on Facebook. Please, sir.
Yes, the thing is that they are very clever. They know that in a revolution there has to be a force behind the revolution. What we are bringing to the revolution is IPOB's legendary consistency and hardness. They know we are hardened. We are battle hardened. They know that very well. We've had encounters. So what they are afraid of is, they are very clever. These people are criminals. They are very clever. So what they want to do is to say, don't take command from Nnamdi Kanu, because if you do, we are all in trouble. So let us try and bring ethnicity, Yoruba, Igbo, into it. But it has failed. Tomorrow in Lagos, you will see people who go out to clean. In Abuja, people will clean up tomorrow. In Warri, people will clean up tomorrow. In Calabar, there will be clean up tomorrow. In Makurdi, there will be clean up tomorrow. They know that a force needs to be behind the revolution, or else they will sell it. Ikechukwu, I'm glad you're calling from Ghana, because I want to remind the politicians, if they don't move very fast now to grant the wishes of the young people, pay compensation to the families of every victim of police brutality, including Delegiwa, there must be compensation. Everyone will pay public inquiry, independent public inquiry televised across the 36 states and also in Abuja. And then the federal government of Nigeria will also hold their own in the open. If they don't do these things, the Rawlings solution will come in. They know what it means. The Rawlings solution will come in. People say Ghana is good, though. My child is schooling in Ghana. They are doing very well, though. People are running to Ghana because in Ghana they killed all their corrupt politicians. In Ghana, every corrupt politician in Ghana during the time of Rawlings was killed. That is why the place is good. France is good today because their corrupt monarchy was killed, all of them. England is good today because the corrupt English king, Charles I, was killed. America is good today because the British colonialists that came there were killed and chased away. In Russia is very beautiful, isn't it? Because they killed their own corrupt monarchy as well. Anywhere you go to around the world, and people are doing very, very well. In China, the same thing. There was a revolution led by Chairman Mao. Every corrupt political leader was murdered, slaughtered, that China may be good. The same thing is going to happen in Nigeria. You see, they think they're deceiving the Almajiris, playing with them, but it is going to catch up with the people. Must be resolute. You must be very, very strong and resolute. You must resist their attempt. They will try to cajole you. They will try to gossip you into their corner. So it starts yapping. But you can see now, we outnumber you people by over 100,000 to 1. We outnumber all of you put together. So we're going to win. How we play this game is entirely up to them. And very, very soon, let me tell police people, some of you live in the barracks. Some of you live in people's homes. Very, very soon, if you do not join the people, all of you with army uniform, maybe you love killing people. That's why you're still there. If you claim you love your life and you love the people, you must abandon your uniform, come and join the people. How many are you? Let me make a promise tonight to every army officer and police officer. If you resign from the police, Biafrans, Nigerians, all over the world will pay you your salary until the society is reorganized and you're reabsorbed. If you abandon the army today, let us say that 50 of you or 100 of you get together and you resign. I swear you will be paid your salaries in full every blessed month until this revolution is won. I want from tomorrow for people to begin to leave the army. Abandon the army from tomorrow. We will take care of you. Abandon the police. I'm telling you this. As you're coming out tomorrow, you are an army officer, you're a police officer. Go to the nearest IPOB family member. Go to the nearest young Nigerian revolutionary, be it in Lagos, be it in Ibadan, anywhere. Say, I am an army officer. This is my ID card. This is where I used to work. This is my uniform. This is my rifle. I have resigned. And within 12 hours, you will get an alert in your account. We will pay you 2 months' salary in advance. And from there, you begin to work for the people. You become army and police for the people. Do you understand me? These are the announcements I'm making this evening. Please understand and reason very carefully with me. 1, the bounty on Wike's head is 100 million. And I will pay it. 100 million on Wike's head. Get me his head, you have 100 million. That's number 1. Number 2, we are going to clean tomorrow. After cleaning, we protest. It is going to be peaceful. If you destroy anybody's property or you're coming out to steal tomorrow, you will die tomorrow. Army will not kill you. Police will not kill you. We will kill you ourselves. 3, Nigeria is going to move into the scenario of what I call the Rawlings solution, where every corrupt politician will go down, regardless of your ethnicity. You will go down. And there are many of them from Biafra. Many of them are Igbo. Very, very corrupt. You will all go down. You are going down. Unless you do the needful and do it now. If you are in the army and you resign, we will pay you 2 months' salary up front if you work for the people. If you're army or you're police and you leave the army or police tomorrow, if you leave tomorrow 26th by 9 o'clock in the morning, before 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you will have 2 months' salary in your account. They don't know how powerful we are, do they? People contribute money towards IPOB and we keep it. and we do what we're supposed to do with it. Not to go and build schools or build hotels. No. That money belongs to you, to the people. Now, it's time to use it. And the money is now coming out. We are going to use it to pay. If you leave the army, I don't care if you're Hausa. I don't care if you're Kanu. I don't care even if you're Fulani. I don't care where you come from. Once you resign from Nigerian army, I will pay you 2 months' salary in advance. Let somebody resign tomorrow and not get money in the account, come out and expose me as a liar and as a fraud. If you resign tomorrow and you don't get money in your account, come outside and say that Nnamdi Kanu is a liar. Leave the army, resign from Nigerian army, and you'll be paid 2 months' salary in advance. Tomorrow you do it and you see what will happen. Stop risking your lives, because if you come against the people, this revolution is going to be successful. Now listen, if you're in the army and you're the police, this revolution is going to succeed. And you see young people from Nigeria, they're going to take over the power. Not by force. So people will vote them into power because election rigging is now gone. They can't do it anymore. All this INEC rubbish is gone. It's not going to happen again. These young people are going to go into political offices. You are going to be answering them, sir, 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 sir. And then they will have the authority and the power to also kill you and assassinate you. Do you understand me? So the best thing for you to do is to resign and come and join our people. Chidozie is writing from Iguacha. There is a report that some people are giving the names of IPB family members to army at Comcom in Obibo. People have vacated the place as you are reporting now. Young men should go into the bushes, they know what to do.